Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Subsistence Land. We have a bear. I was like coming over here, I was looking around, there was a bear. Actually, the bear is now over there, but the bear was literally, I should probably be careful about walking off the side of this tower. It was literally like right at the foot of the bridge, the tower, I mean. I don't know why it didn't give it a good old smack. I don't know why. All right, what is the plan for today? Well, funny you might ask. I think I did go over it a little. Oh, there's that. You know what? No, I was supposed to be. That's right. That's right. We are switching over to the rifle. Very effective. Nice. Notice how I didn't let it get right in my face? Yeah, I'm a little more careful with the rifle than I am with the shotgun. There we go. Oh, what is the food situation? Actually, can we eat you yet? No, we cannot. Did we have a campfire set up? I think we did because we actually cooked food, didn't we? Oh, we did. Okay, you can go in there. Should I cook up? No, we're gonna take that back with us. How are the grills doing? We got one of you, and there's like two of you. No, one of you. But that's basically what the plan is for today. It's all about the ores. We're gonna go generally that direction to get some lithium, and then we're gonna come back through here. And we're going to go that direction over there and then across the lake and over to that far side of the lake over there to get silicon and then head home. It's not, you know what? I shouldn't say anything because it could turn, you never know what's going to happen in this game. It's one of the reasons why I like it. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. It's one of the reasons why I really like this game is because you really never know what the heck is going to happen in this. It's like anything can happen. There was, if I remember correctly, I had a theory based on a flash of light that there might be rogues up at the arch up near Twin Rocks. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. I'm going to take a quick look at the map after we make sure that we get this liver. After we make... Come on! Seriously! There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the map. So, this over here is the lithium zone. We did go... Should I go over here? I think I should. I've had reasonable luck with lithium on these rocks before. Good luck? No. Reasonable? Yeah, meh. And then I think what I really want to do is I want to go over here. This is Death Valley through here, and apparently this is in the lithium zone. And then along here, we could go over to my little outpost. This rock face, it has ores on it. Whether it's got lithium, I don't know. And then we'll come back and we'll do silicon through here and then around here and then go zoop back to home. That's the plan. I think it's time we should I put out the fire while we've still got fuel? No, let's just let it burn out. Let's let it burn out. Okay. Oh, that's the bow. I'm like, what is that shadow? And I thought it was like from the wind turbines, but they're going real slow. I got kind of confused. So I am going to do this run fairly quickly. I'm not going to be super diligent about checking all the rocks. That said, big rocks like that that does not look like lithium. The big rocks like that do tend to have stuff on them, but I want to go over to the arch. So let's go to the arch. We'll check out some of these rocks along the way. Oh, hi Wolf, how you doing? I know, you're hungry. You probably had a bad day. Oh, hey. Yeah, let's get that. There's probably a bear over... Oh. Did I lose my my wolf friend? I think I might have lost my wolf friend already. Oh yeah, way back there. I don't see... Okay, there's the bear over there. Is this still lithium land over here? If I remember correctly, I was using my overhead... whatchamacallit? The line. I don't even see the line, so I think it's... There it is right over there. We're well within the lithium zone. Okay, well, let's check this big rock over here out. I do try to focus on the big rocks. there was a comment that was talking about, and it's quite valid, by the way. I'm not saying it was a bad idea. It's about the concept of harvesting as much ore as you possibly can to force ore to respawn. Yes. I think that there is. I don't know if it's 100% like 1-to-1, like you harvest an ore and then you automatically get instantly a new ore spawned in somewhere else on the map. But I do understand the concept of that kind of. Oh, hey, look at you. Oh, look at that right there. I do understand the concept of like the respawn, forcing the respawn by harvesting and clearing. You know, you could call them slots. You could call it whatever you want. Can I go up here? No? Seriously? Have I not been up on this rock before? Hello, little pond. You know, it doesn't really matter. I'm looking up here and I don't see anything on it anyways, so. What is that right there? What is that? That looks like iron. Let's go take a look. I should have gone to where I wanted to go. Yeah, that is not what we're looking for. Let's just zip up top. Oh, hi, wolf. I hear you. Okay. That is not what we're looking for either. But there's a balance. And so I don't disagree with the concept as a strategy. I think it's a reasonable strategy to have. Basically force respawn by harvesting. It just requires a lot more time. So in order for you to do that, you would have to stop every time you saw any... Oh, hi dear. The deer says back, hi darling. Well, what a nice deer. Okay. Yeah, so it's time. So I'm not opposed to the idea, but I am trying to cover a lot of ground, right? I have a bunch of stuff and oh, really? Look at you hanging on for dear life. Aw. What is with the berries in the crates? Nice. I do appreciate that. So yeah, it's a good strategy. If I was to be maybe focused a little bit more on one specific one specific area, I would probably even employ that. I think it's actually a pretty reasonable strategy. But I am trying to cover as much ground as possible. Why? There's two reasons. One, because I want to see if I can get hit at both. I want to basically go and cover a bunch of territory, looking for silicon and for lithium. That's one. Did we already check that? I think we did. The second is because it's a video. That's not what we want. I'm going to go over this side to try and avoid that bear. I'd rather not have to deal with said bear. Hi, hello. There's a balance with videos as far as, how... Okay, just stopping, and then I try not to do this, and I have a problem with this in KCD, because I just hate staring in my inventory trying to find things, or, because I just think it's not very interesting, and I think it's kind of boring and dull, right? And I'm kind of a middle ground, I think, in a lot of ways. With hey, hello, Mr. Moose. Look at you, 250 hit points of angry glory. No, not today. Middle ground. There's a lot of what I would call, I don't know if you could call it, it's kind of a negative way to put it. I was going to say like short attention span. Hey, bye. Short attention span, but it's really just fast moving content, right? Like lots of people like to do it. They put in a lot of jump cuts. They only show very specific things. They show highlights, and usually they'll keep a video under like about 5 or 10 minutes, just because that's the kind of stuff they want. And it has its place, right? Like, I'm not knocking anybody that does that kind of stuff. Has its place, right? Like, you if you're just like hanging out at a bus stop waiting for a bus to come, you know, killing a... Oh. What it was... I'm talking too much, and I wasn't sure if I heard something. And you just want to kill 5 or 10 minutes before the bus shows up. What? Hey, I do it. I do that all the time. I find little kind of short things to watch, and yeah, it's cool, right? And then there's like people that do really long stuff, and but I kind of go in between. I don't do edits, but I do try to I try not to just like stop and stare at the screen, stare at things for a while. You know, I do try to keep it moving, and then I do like 0 cuts, and then I don't know if you've noticed that, but I don't do cuts. Now, I'm going to give credit to somebody for basically teaching me that. Now, I don't know if he's ever going to see this. He's a good guy, by the way. I like him, but who I learned a lot of this, like just the style. Now. His style is different, obviously, and I think he's evolved it a little bit over time. I hear you, Wolf. I hear you. He's evolved his style over time. Yeah, I know I'm drawing out who it is, but that's okay. Over time, and you know, but we used to basically. That's actually how I got into this whole thingamabobber, this business. Did I lose my my wolf friend? I think I did. Is that it was basically, and that's how I know Dread, that's how I know Bish, that's how I know, like, Niobe. All of these, well, Niobe came later, but all these people, that's how I know them, is from Cage 848. So, there you go. we used to do 7 Days to Die videos and all kinds of stuff, and that's how oh, hey! Hi! Funny meeting you here. All right, so this is Twin Rocks. This is, and Death Valley goes that way. It's kind of a dangerous zone. What is that? That is not what we were looking for. I want to eat you first, and then maybe eat you. And I think we could have ourselves a nice berry water. I think maybe we'll have a couple of berry waters, and that'll be fine. No, we weren't. That's right. We weren't using that today. Actually, I think we're going to use you today. Uh-oh. Okay. When you're not sure, I'm never really 100% sure how much you're going to get out of a pistol, like as far as damage, because I don't do the math ahead of time. And you're like, I missed a shot. Is that going to hurt? How badly is it going to hurt? Am I going to regret this? Did I just make a really bad life decision? Probably. I probably did. Anyways, yeah, it was Cage. He's the one that actually, we used to do like 7 Days to Die stuff. And we would all, you know, it was all of us, Dread and Bish and a bunch of us, right? And Game Edge as well. And he would basically encourage us, Bish and myself and Dread, to make videos. He's like, you should do it. You know, people really, they would like to see your stuff. And so I kind of hummed and hawed. Well, hello. That was a waste of that last rifle round, but I am not switching weapons while that thing's running at me. That's just not happening. Anyways, so there you go. That is where I kind of learned that style. So, because he used to long before. Do I need more vegetables? I do. I'm gonna eat you. Okay, I know I can get more out of it by putting this. See this lithium situation? Did I get more lithium? I don't remember if I did. I think we found one. Terrible. And somebody did mention, by the way, they did mention that they have not had good luck with lithium in this area. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I am seeing it for my very self. Okay. Oh, you are. Oh, you know what you are? You are a one-shot with this rifle. Like that. Okay. 85 hit points is about where this one shot with this thing will do, I think. I had to look, as I say, I don't keep track of them. I used to keep track of that stuff. I don't keep track of it anymore. The different damages for the different upgrade levels of things and stuff. There's charts and... Ugh. I don't have time for that. Just have fun. No need to do the math. That's what work is for. Math. Boom. I need to wash my hands down the lake. We're going to go down the lake. I think we really do need to turn around. The lithium situation is terrible. But we're just going to have to live with it, I think. Yeah. Anyways, okay, well, so there you go. I'm just giving credit where credit's due. That and it's just even like how to do things and how things are done. Actually, I should stop off and see what we could pick up whatever's come out of the drills since we've been gone, and that to business. And then try to do a quick silicon hustle across the lake. One. Wow, that's so good. That's so good. But you will note that this base is keeping up. Look at that input as it's going up. Look at but I am gonna just here. We're gonna do this just to keep things rolling. Yeah, that was a long time ago. All right. This is if we're gonna talk about like old 7 Days to Die stuff and stuff like that, we're gonna bring it up. By the way, I used to be a huge, I don't know, you can notice I did used to play it. I don't play it anymore. I had like a lot of hours in it, and I don't know, there were things about it. What am I doing? Right, I'm looking for silicon. Let's check the rocks. Sorry, I got into the old loot mode where I was just looking around for stuff on the ground and I forgot what I was actually trying to do. Nothing? Really? Wow, it's not just a lack of like silicon and lithium ores, it's a lack of ore. Period. Right? Like well, hello. Look at you hanging out on top of a rock. That's, again, another 3. Okay, well, we can live with that. Yeah, so anyways, it was the 7 Days to Die. So we had gotten, this is deep lore. We had got a hold of 7 Days to Die starvation mod before it was released to basically, this is like old school 7 Days to Die stuff. Starvation mod, we got a hold of it before it was really kind of available. I can't remember if it was it Game Edge or Cage that got a hold of it? I can't remember who actually got a hold of it from the developer of the mod. And can I get up here? Yes, I can. Oh, okay. I can and I can't. Sort of. So yeah, we got this really early release, and it was just brutal. It was like, I mean, we had a team wipe from one. I think it was either a dog or a wolf. It might have even been a dog. I can't remember. It's a long time ago. And we were pumping arrows into that thing. It just murdered all of us. I got stung by like snakes and scorpions, which basically destroys your entire stamina pool. It was glorious, and it got to the point where we were playing the game and we were just dying. And I don't know about now because I haven't played it for a while, but back then with 7 Days to Die, you basically would keep dying, and you would lose, much like in Subsistence actually. Every time you die, you kind of lose a bit of your max health and all that other stuff, right? So it's the same in 7 Days to Die. And the lowest at that time, again, I haven't played for a while, so it may have changed. But the lowest at that time was no, that's not okay. Let's we got to keep moving. We're losing daylight. We're gonna get home in the dark. Nothing. Okay, we're gonna head over to that little island. What about that island over there? I bet you it's got some stuff on it, but we're not allowed over there. Anyways, so yeah, the minimum hit points that you could reach was 70. So that was where I learned to learn to live in the 70 club, which is basically when you just got so sick or you were so you ran out of health and you're starving and all of that. You just died and then just basically resurrected as a 70 hit point player. That's it. That was the. I thought maybe there's an animal on here. Oh, that works. Okay, let's just keep boogieing. Yeah, so you would come back with 70 hit points, and you just keep doing that over and over again. Is that? I'm really like when it gets dark, I get paranoid. Really? Nothing. Nothing. How about you, Rock? No. You know, it's like there are ores, but there's so few of them. Just crossing the water, hoping there's not an animal right on the shore that's gonna eat me. Oh, you know what we didn't run into was rogues. So there were no rogues over by that arch. Because we were like all over that little section. I am specifically keeping myself out of the water so that I can keep my rifle up, so that if we do see something that's going to eat us as we, in that awkward moment before hitting the getting fully on land, we don't die by wolf teeth or something. Not what I'm looking for. We really do need to do Fortress Raid and okay. I should not have switched to the rifle because I didn't want to risk. Oh my god. Oh, right. A pickaxe. That's not the right tool for the job, my friend. I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. That's okay. Because I lost the light, but I could see the bear, so I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna go with it. See what happens. Yeah, so that was starvation mod. That was so excellent. Bish. There's a classic Bish moment in that the subsistence stuff. And Bish is hilarious. his Okay, all right. His one-liners, like he'll do these one-liners. They'll just have you rolling. Like, he just comes up with some crazy stuff real quick and absolutely hilarious. And one of the things that he did was, I think Bish and I were, I don't know, we were cruising over to a different part of the map or something like that, and we established these really terrible. Where's your head? There it is. We'd established these really terrible underground bases, like just not good, right? It was just awful. So Bish and I were out cruising around, and where are you going? Where are you going, friend? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we were out there, and I think we found what was it, a tiger? And he and I'm like, dude, don't. And I think he basically did a Hail Mary He did this Hail Mary shot. I can't remember if it was with a... I can't remember what he used. It was maybe a bow or something. He did this Hail Mary shot. He was just joking. And, and he ended up hitting this tiger or whatever it was. And this thing came up, and we're both running. And I think Bish ran into the base. And it was, of course, an underground base. You can imagine what happened. The tiger went into the base and basically... just started slaughtering everybody. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my goodness. You know, it's not great for... Oh, hey, I see you over there. Not great for silicon or lithium, but wolves and bears were being very, very successful. So, anyways, that's all, you know, back in the old days when I had a lot more time, I guess. I don't know. Life is different. That was a long time ago. And we're all in different places and, you know, work and all that sort of stuff. So we don't have as much free time as we used to. I know. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, where's the water? I gotta wash my hands. I'm a little concerned because there's always animals over here and I'm not seeing them and I don't want to get ambushed. What I was going to say was about the rifle. So traditionally in the past, I have said the rifle is terrible. Okay. I'm going to leave you alone. You know what? I should just make a run for my base. And just use stamina to get away from whatever I run into. It's a terrible, terrible weapon for hunting game, the rifle. And I would say that it is. Now, the exception is if you have something like what I'm using right now, which is a level 4 rifle, right? And is that pig? Pig! Hello, pig! Oh, who's a good pig? That's right. You hang out around my base as much as you want, and if the fishermen come over, you have my full permission to gore them, make them wish they weren't anywhere near here. Do we need? No, we don't need lights because it looks like it's almost morning time. Now, before it gets too light. Do we have... Okay, we got rogues down between us and that mining base down there. That's along the river. There's like a big 6-log tree right here. I think they're right next to it. And up there. Do you see that? Is that a fire or is that... I think it is. It's got a flickering sort of... Like it's not a reflection. That's an actual fire. Okay. We've got a couple of fires. One... They're not really close. This one's close-ish. Pig! Did you hear Pig? Pig was doing pig things. He said hello, by the way. Is that Pig making that whoosh whoosh sound? Off you go, Pig. I ain't shooting Pig. Pig's my friend. Though, if I was ever desperate for, oh hey, look at the plants. If I was ever desperate for bacon. I was wondering if there's anybody going to fishing. By the way, remember when we shot at the base and I was wondering if we're going to get revenge from that? We did not get revenge. That is interesting. All right, back to the plan. First of all, you go in there. I don't have a lot of... oh, we've got fire starter. Sweet. Okay, coal. Ignite. Let's start cooking up some of the meats, right? And also, do we have any fat? No. Okay. How much did we get in this trip, by the way? Where's my fat? Where's the... Did I not... Am I... Was I... Did I already put it in? Okay, you know what? I don't know. I could have sworn that I should have had some fat in here. Let's just put that in there. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Did I lose it? Did I put it away somewhere in the wrong place? And then I just didn't think I was going to have enough room in this to put all that meat. So I wanted to cook some of it and then put the extras in here. We'll have one of you. And grab that. And then let's get this stuff cooking. So we got 18 silicon and 14. I think that's him doing his snuffles. He's snuffling. He's got his little. He's snuffling. He's looking for his snuffle truffles. That's what I think he's doing. That's what that sound is. I'm not sure, but that is what I think it might have been happening. Okay. That bump, 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 bump. We actually have. Wow, that's not terrible. I mean, it could be a hell of a lot better, but it's not terrible. A weapon, plant, weapon, biofuel. Oh, that gets stored here. Plant, and then nails. They go in. They're basically stored in the bad place. Okay. Hopefully I didn't forget something. I think I probably did. I don't know what I'm... there we go. Let's cook up more. Let's burn actually a bunch of this meat. We don't need it. How's the plant? How's the plants? How's the animals? Hey, how you doing? He's like, hey, we're getting kind of worried. You know, the food and water's getting kind of low. And don't you guys worry. I take care of you. You've been around for a way too long. I shouldn't say too long. You've been around forever. And you know what? You're going to be around for... Well, I shouldn't say that either. You never know what's going to happen. 16, 17, 20? What do you think? 10 each? Or is that not enough? Let's find out. 20 down to... It was 11 each. Okay. So we need a couple more carrots. 1, 2. You're still... Right, we're letting those burn. And bunk. There we go. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, yeah. And also, like, a lot of my storage style, like this organization, this vertical whatever, that came from 7 Days to Die. A lot of my habits are really, they came from 7 Days to Die. I find it highly amusing. But yeah. Let's put you and you in here. And I think we're just gonna, let's just do some fertilizing of the plants. And then, yeah, because we want things to keep growing. Are you not? Oh, you are medicinal. Right. I just wanted to get the fertilizing done before I did anything else. And then we'll do those in the next one. Because in the next one, we are going to take the fact that we managed to get at least a bit of this stuff, a bit of resources, and we're going to be able to make some more solar panels. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing, that pig, I tell you, is making some glass panels and actually doing some upgrades on, I don't know, glass and also alloy. But this is the problem with the alloy sheet, the metal upgrades, is the scrap. Scrap is an issue. We do have one. It's not a lot. But anyways, we're just gonna. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a. We're gonna also do a raid. We're gonna make some stuff, and then we're gonna go and do a raid on Bravo. Why? Because I really want to raid a base. I think it'd be fun. So that's the plan. That's the plan for the next one. I think we covered everything. Yeah, the other thing, I'm going to finish doing my food, do a review of all my gear, make sure that I have more shotgun shells, for example, also bullets. You get the idea. We'll take care of that in the next one. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, y'all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.